Assalamualaikum et bonjour. In this clip, we are going to learn French verbs for the very first time. Okay, we are going to learn 4 important verbs which are useful when you are greeting people and introducing yourselves. These verbs are used to tell your names, your nationalities, your professions, inform people where do you live and which languages do you speak. So, we are going to see how the verbs are reacting to personal pronouns, to each personal pronoun. The first verb is être, okay? It's called être. It is a verb to be. The second verb is s'appeler. It means to call oneself. The third verb is habiter. It means to live or to stay. And the fourth verb is parler. It means to speak. Now, we are going to learn closely how it is pronounced and what are the sentences which can be produced from these verbs. Okay, now, so let's look at the first verb. Okay, the first verb is être, verb to be. So you have here je suis. Okay, the S is silent. The S at the end is silent. Okay. Next you have tu es. Tu es again like je suis. Tu es. The S at the end of the word a is silent. Okay, it's not je suis. It's not tu es. It's je suis. Tu es. Next, you have here il est or il est. Okay, il est. Next, you have elle est or elle est. Okay, both are right. Okay, so you can say il est. I repeat that again. Il est. Next. Il est. Okay. Okay. The next one you have elle est or elle est. Next you have nous sommes. Remember, S at the end is silent for both nous and sommes. Again, I repeat, nous sommes. Next you have vous êtes. Look at the spelling vous êtes. You have V-O-U-S and you have E-T-E-S. Okay, S and E, the sound is Z. So it is vous êtes. And you stress at the T. Vous êtes. Okay? Alright. Okay, I'm going to repeat that again. Okay, from the very beginning. Before we see ils sont and elles sont. Être, je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes. The sound of the Z. Okay, now let's look at the last one. You have here ils sont, elles sont. Remember, the T is silent, okay? And you pronounce like song, okay? Ils sont. Alright? Now, let's look at the sentence which can be produced from the verb être. So you have here, je suis malaisienne. I am Malaysian. Je suis Malaysian. But please remember, nationality also we have in female and male form. But here it is in female form. Okay? If you are a girl, you use this. Je suis Malaisienne. Okay, how about if you are a boy? So, if you are a boy, you take out the NE, delete the NE. you delete, and now it becomes male form or masculine form. So if you're a boy, you use this spelling, this Malaisien. So I'm going to repeat this again. Je suis Malaisien. This for a boy. Je suis Malaisien. Alright? Okay. So the first verb is être. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, z, the sound of z, and ils sont, elles sont. The T is silent. Let's move to the second verb, which is called s'appeler. I repeat that again. S'appeler. So the meaning of this verb s'appeler is to call oneself. This verb is very unique because you used to tell people what is our name. Okay, so here you have je m'appelle. You have je m'appelle. Tu t'appelles. The S is silent. Il s'appelle. Elle s'appelle. Nous nous appelons. Nous nous appelons. Okay? Vous vous appelez. Vous vous appelez. Okay, here you have the sound of Z as well. Okay? And this one, the last one, il s'appelle, elle s'appelle. Now, look this very closely. The ENT at the end is always silent. So you don't say il s'appellent, elle s'appellent. You say il s'appelle, elle s'appelle. Okay, I'm gonna repeat this again. Okay, before that, let's remove all this. Okay, je m'appelle. Okay, before that, I repeat the whole thing, starting from the very beginning. S'appeler, je m'appelle, tu t'appelles, il s'appelle, elle s'appelle, nous nous appelons, vous vous appelez, il s'appelle, elle s'appelle. Did you notice for this one, this one, this one, and this one? Okay, let me remove this again. I'm going to remove everything first. If you notice, for this verb, even though the spellings are different from one to another, you have ends with E, ends with ES, ends with ENT, the sound is the same. Okay, I'm going to repeat this for you. Okay, if you listen carefully. Okay, now, je m'appelle, tu t'appelles, il s'appelle, elle s'appelle, il s'appelle, elle s'appelle. Right? Now, please remember in French, the spellings might be different from one to another, but sometimes, well, the sound is the same. Okay? Alright, now we can come up with the sentence. Okay? Je m'appelle Fauzia. Je m'appelle Fauzia. From the verb s'appeler. Now, je m'appelle Fauzia, it means my name is Fauzia in English, but literally it means I call myself Fauzia. Okay, if we literally translate, it means I call myself Fauzia. But actually in English it means my name is Fauzia. Alright, now let's move to the next verb. the verb habiter. Okay, this verb is very important because you need to tell people that where do you stay, where do you live. I live in Kedah, for example. I live in Johor, right? Now, habiter, the H is silent. Please remember the H is silent, so you don't say habiter, you say habiter, to live or to stay. Now, okay, let's read this together. Okay, the first one, j'habite. J'habite. It's not je habite. Though you have an apostrophe, don't cut these two into two words. Okay, you don't cut this into two words. It has to be one as one. J'habite. J'habite. Okay, next you have tu habites. Again, H is silent. H is silent. Okay, H is silent. Habiter, j'habite, tu habites, il habite, elle habite. Okay, the sound is the same. Now, again, I mentioned just now, previously remember, the ENT is silent. So, well, try guessing how do we pronounce these two expressions. It's the same like this one. Okay, il, elle habite, but there's a twist because there's an S here. So this one, okay, right. Okay, look carefully for these two. Now this one you say il habite, but this one you say ils habitent because of the S. Now this one you say elle habite, but this one you say elles habitent because of the S. So now we know which one is he and she and which one is they. Okay? Alright? So I'm going to repeat this again. Habiter, j'habite. Tu habites. Il habite. Elle habite. Next you have nous habitons. Za, because of the S there. Nous habitons. And vous habitez. Okay? And last one, ils habitent, elles habitent. So now I'm going to say to people that I live in Kota Kinabalu, I will say j'habite à Kota Kinabalu. J'habite à Kota Kinabalu. But remember, H is always silent. Okay? Now let's move to the last verb, which is parler. Parler means to speak. So you have parler, je parle, you stress at the R and L. Okay? R and L. Je parle, tu parles, il, elle parle. Okay, again. Parler, je parle, tu parles, il parle, elle parle. Now, the last one. Il parle, elle parle. ENT is silent. Always remember that ENT is silent. So, again, I'm going to repeat this again. Okay. Okay. Parler, je parle, tu parles, il parle, elle parle, nous parlons, vous parlez, il parle, elle parle. So, if you tell people that I speak Malay, English and French, you can say je parle malais, anglais et français. It means that you speak Malay, English and French. Okay? Well, that's pretty exhaustive. Okay? Alright? Now, the last two verbs here, okay, you have habiter and also parler are actually coming from the group of verb ending with ER. The group of verb ending with ER. Now, I am inviting all of you to view my clip entitled Verbs Ending in ER in a playlist TFC401 from my YouTube channel. Please view that to understand better how verbs in group ER, verbs ending with ER, is conjugated. Okay, so I would say bon courage, merci beaucoup et au revoir.